Hello guys and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. This is a very heavily requested video, and it is on my custom tactics for 4-3-1-2 and also 5-2-1-2, but we'll get into that a bit later. First of all, for those who don't know me, my name is Tom Stokes and I'm a FIFA player for 11s, and a lot of people will find me usually streaming on Twitch, but due to quite popular demand, I'm gonna start making some YouTube videos here and there. So let me get straight into it. So this is my team that I'm rocking. As you can see, very pay to win. This is Ronaldo out on the right. But yeah, I'll show you how it fits in a second. First, before anything else, I want to clarify like what's needed in certain positions. So because of how aggressive this formation is, the 4-3-1-2, you're gonna definitely need fast centre backs, and that's like an absolute must. And I know Walker and Varane are very like high budget players, but you can get these sort of players for cheap. Like for example, Kleiber. I'm sure a lot of you have Kleiber. He's a very popular SBC. He's an unbelievable centre back, even on 7 chemistry. Similar with Adama. I know I did Adama too, and some of you might not have, but he's an excellent centre back. Like he can cover absolutely any through ball. He's very good for defending counter attacks. Other options, people like Joe Gomez, you know, like people with 80+ pace. Anyone with 80+ pace is a very good centre back. Okay, so let me get right into it. This is the formation I've been using since the start of this FIFA 21. I think, yeah, I know I haven't deviated at all from this formation. I tried 4-4-2 here and there. I tried 5 back here and there, but this is the formation I've used. So let me start off with showing you where I play everybody. So I've got the 2 Ronaldos, strikers. I've got Neymar at cam. Neymar's my favourite cam. Now, I've got a lot of options for cam. I could have... I'm actually forcing a player off chem because I want Neymar. Like, I could play a central formation and get Mbappe, for example. But for me, Neymar is the absolute perfect cam. Like, you cannot get better. He's agile, 2-footed, and he's got the skills. As for my 2 centre mids, left centre mid and central mid, I use Vieira. So I think your middle centre mid has got to be a very defensive player. Someone who can break up counter attacks, win the ball for you, be aggressive in the tackle, and he doesn't have to be that good at like on the ball, because most of your plays will come from the 2 sides, the LCM and the RCM, and of course the right back and left back. So my left centre back is Renato Sanchez, road to the Europa League final player. Now, he's not the perfect player, but he is very good. And so would the 82B. He's very good because he's box to box. I think that's what you need. You need someone who'll contribute on the defensive end, but at the same time, he can actually help you attack. And that's pretty much what Renato is perfect at. And then at the right centre mid, you need a winger. Now, this could be a Rashford, this could be a Mane, this could be Mbappe, this could be a Dembele, Ousmane Dembele. This could be anyone. They just need to be a winger. They need to be someone who's going to be attacking and helping the attack, and also someone with decent stamina. You know, someone who won't tire after like 50-60 minutes, because it is an important position in this team. Okay, and the defense is very meta. The left back and right back, it doesn't really matter about how that fast. They don't have to be like absolutely burning speed, but it is quite important that they are capable, if you know what I'm saying. Like you don't want to be getting burnt on the wings. Okay, let me go to my tactics. So I play press after possession loss. We play on 5 width. Now, you can change this. Like, it's not an absolute must, but I think with 4 width, the issue you're gonna have is they'll have that through ball down the line often. As you can see, look at the graphic on the right. You'll be able to see the left back and right back are tucked in. They're kind of like on the edge of the penalty box in the corner. And although that will help in the middle, you don't actually need it with this formation, because what happens is the 3 centre mids, if you're not getting countered fast, if you're getting countered slowly, the 3 centre mids will wander back down to the middle and kind of create like a back kind of 5 if you want, because you'll have the 3 centre mids, and then you also have the 2 centre backs, and then the wing backs will be wider, obviously on 5, and it's very like, this formation is very good defensively, unless you get countered. Now I know a lot of people do counter on FIFA 21, but some people build up slower, and if you're gonna get people playing slow, you'll have a very good defense. It'll be very good centrally. As for the depth, I think this is a must-have for this formation. You can go higher if you want. You can go 8, 9, or 10, but for me, 7 is the perfect one. 7 allows you to get the it's a thing called automatic offside traps. It means your players will create their own offside traps, like time and time again, and it will be very very hard for like you to be to the little white balls through the middle of you, because a lot of the time they'll be offside. A lot of the time the players will like take the ball off them. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. As for the offensive style, this is something I'm not too. It's not too strict. You can do what you want. I love this symmetrical form, like 6-6-3-3. That I've always played on that. Last FIFA, the FIFA before, and I play on balance. Now I also understand people who want to play possession, because it would work very well in this formation. But for me, balanced is a bit of everything, you know. As for the corners and free kicks, I'd take that down a lot if I were you guys, because I'm comfortable with this and I know how the players line up in a box, but you can get counted off the corner very easily, to be honest. Players in box 6. That again doesn't have to be that, but yeah. Move to my instructions now. So on my strikers, I've got stay central. I don't have getting behind. Now a lot of people have getting behind, but I have nothing. I think for getting behind, it's all about play style. It's all about how you like to through ball, and I don't like to play that many through balls. A lot of my play will be on the edge of the box, on the D. You know, I get the ball into their feet and then look for another runner, or look for a shot or a skill opportunity. I have my cam on stay forward. Now this is very important. If you don't put your cam on stay forward, your defense will defend in a different formation. I know that sounds weird, but they'll fall into a 4-4-2 if you don't have that on. Okay, this is where it gets a bit weird. I've got Renato Sanchez and Vieira on balanced attack, and I've not changed anything on either of them, except I want them to cover the center on defensive positioning. This is important because you need them helping out along the middle defensively, but you like it in a 2 because you don't want your winger doing it, right? So your winger's actually still on the cover wing, so your winger acts as like another wider player, and he's also on get forward. Now get forward is it's very very attacking. I'm not gonna lie. Like these are the most offensive tactics you can probably play and get away with without getting absolutely throttled, like on the break and that. I think get forward. He's like a winger player. He's like an extra striker. He's always bombing into the box. He's always looking for that wide ball. He's always an option, you know. And I think it will help your team. And finally, we've got balance on the 2 right back and left back. Now, this, I guess you could have joined attack if you really wanted, but it's important that you don't have stay back. The left back and the right back are very important in this formation, and they're very good. They're very good outlets for your attack. So say you can't get them through the middle, you always have these guys bombing on. You always have these guys opportunity, and then you could do an RBX cross into the middle, or you can work your way in and pass back. Like these guys, they have to be able to play football. I'm not gonna lie. So Semedo will be good. You know, people like that. You know, people that can actually turn and run and dribble a little bit. You know. And yeah, that's the 4-3-1-2. That's what I play every single game. That's what got me the 30-0 first in the world. And I've only got one extra comment, and that is you will need to have a secondary formation for when you're winning. And I play these in pro games as well, but what happens sometimes is you start getting a bit overrun if they start over attacking you. And this is where I change to the 5-2-1-2. Now all the instructions and all the tactics are exactly the same, so it's very easy to set up. Everything's the same, but as you can see with the formation, the players move. You see, so your left back, in my case Mendy, will slot into the LCB, and Saint Max, your winger, or whoever your winger is, they don't have to be left footed, they don't have to be right footed. It's whatever. They slot into at left wing back. And now what this does is it's pretty much the same tactics. It's the same formation. You still have the wing backs bombing forward, but you've got that extra security blanket at the back. Now you will get countered with the other formation, but with this formation, I very, very, very rarely get countered. And it's absolutely brilliant formation for seeing a game out. Because you've still got the guys, you've still got these two, you've still got good attack, you've still got good counter, you've still got the wingers helping you out, wing backs helping you out. But you've got that defensive security. And this is an important second formation to set up if you want to try a 4-3-1-2. Because it will absolutely see out games a lot better. Like you're much less likely to drop a lead with this formation, but at the same time, it's very good attacking. I mean, sometimes I even switch to this formation in game because I'm struggling or like someone's getting the better of me defensively, and it's just a very good like second option to have, and I recommend it to everyone if they're going to be trying my formation. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. So as you guys know, this is my first YouTube video, and I'd love to hear any feedback, comments about what I can do differently, what you'd like to see in the future, what videos you'd like me to make, see if you'd like me to collab with anyone. But I think my next video will likely be top 100 rewards, if they're good enough, that is. Probably not. But yeah, all my socials, my Twitch, my Twitter will be in the description, and I'd love if you could check those out. But I appreciate anyone who's watched the video. Drop the like, drop the thumbs up, and subscribed. I think that's important because my channel's very new and I'd love to get it up and running. So yeah, I appreciate everyone that's watched the video, especially if you lasted this long. I appreciate it. And yeah, see you guys next time.